Welcome back. Ending a career to injury is one of the hardest things for any athlete to cope with. But Julia Daniels introduces us to a Bemidji hockey player who didn't quit. Instead, she chose to adapt and inspire.
Even in their off season, the Bemidji Lumberjacks find time to keep their skills sharp.
Getting in some extra ice time.
Go around, Molly!
But Lucy Solheim has a different perspective. A little closer to the ice. One day at practice, Lucy was bending down for a puck when her dad realized something wasn't right with her back.
Experienced nerve pain.
I can't raise it!
She went to get it checked out, and 2 tumors were found on her spine.
On the MRI, they found myxopapillary ependymoma the size of like a sausage.
There were also 2 found on her brain.
I see.
But those,
Don't feel any effect from them, so that's good.
however, they would need to remove the largest tumor from her spine as it was still growing. After the surgery, 6 weeks of radiation in Rochester at Mayo Clinic.
Between 2021 and now, I mean, we've been down there more times than we can shake a stick at.
During her stay, Lucy held out hope of getting back on the ice.
It was just really inspiring to see her still trying to play even after all she went through.
But upon her return to Bemidji, Lucy realized hockey, as it was, wasn't possible for her due to nerve damage in her left leg.
My leg didn't seem the same. That year was like a struggle for me.
So after her 8th grade season, she decided to hang up her skates and become the Bemidji girls' hockey manager.
I grew up with them, 8U, 10U, 12U. So good to be able to have that opportunity still, to be able to be with them.
Safe to say, there was no keeping her off the ice or away from her team.
Yeah.
To know Lucy is to love Lucy. There's like something about being around her. It encourages, it inspires.
Don't they shoot the long one over here?
If she's out there, she's working out, she's going to PT, I better be moving too.
Switch sides!
In the midst of it all, Lucy caught wind of something else.
After I quit, I was like, well, I'm done. There's nothing else I can do. Until I saw someone do it. And I was like, oh, I can actually do this again.
Sled hockey. The sport and the adversity are what have given her this new perspective.
That was so close!
They've done so much.
Lucy got involved with Hope Inc., an organization that helps adults and children who struggle with mobility reach their full potential.
I have a tournament in June.
To know that sled hockey is an option was a game changer.
Just gotta try, keep practicing. So grateful to be able to have that other opportunity to play hockey again.
And for her to be able to still play the sport she loves and play it competitively is amazing.
Lucy didn't just find a new way to play.
She doesn't give up.
No!
She found a new way to see the game
I'm not done yet.
and herself. Julia Daniels, KARE 11 Sports.
Very inspiring. Well, as office attire gets more casual, a Minnesota educator made a name for himself on a different path. 5 years ago, 4th grade teacher Mike Mathiasen gained national attention after being featured in a Land of 10,000 Stories segment. But where is he now? We will have an update, but first, Boyd takes us back to Minnesota's best dressed class.
At Lincoln Elementary,
Good morning.
students are known to shed outerwear for attire that makes them feel something
Hey, Moosin.
inside.
Got your suit jacket?
I'm getting a blazer.
See, look at that. Look at you.
Part teacher,
That is awesome.
part haberdasher.
Now I just need to find a few more.
Mike Mathiasen starts every Tuesday
It's looking real good.
using threads
Look at that.
to help jumpstart 4th grade heads.
All right, here we go. We call it Dress for Success. All right, good morning, everyone.
The roots of this were planted early in Mr. Mathiasen's teaching career.
I always thought that we're in a professional job and we should dress up. I guess you could say I feel like I'm on my A game. I'm like, well, if it works for that, why not? Why can't it work for them?
Makes me feel special.
Which is why Riak Muhammad is smiling under that blazer.
Felt different.
And Trent Dumpman Dutchman feels different in a good way.
Now let's say it out loud. Stanzas, right? We got stanzas in our poem.
Mr. Mathiasen's passion for teaching regularly carries him from classroom
Pattern, right?
to clothing store.
I went out and I bought them dress shirts I also take them home after every Tuesday and I wash them at my house. Ashton?
Also, his students
Autumn?
can see in themselves the transformation.
Today's gonna be an awesome day.
Today's gonna be an awesome day. Our motto is, when we look good, we perform better. Moose and slide over a little bit. Thank you. I really changed their mindset when they're walking in the hallway. They're quiet and they're following the expectations because they feel good. They're holding themselves to a little bit higher expectation. Good job because of how they look. Good job.
To hear Jermaine McClure, a tie up front might just beat a Superman cape on his back.
When I wear it, I feel better and I feel like I can get better at math.
I want them to be proud of who they are. When they have confidence, they're gonna do great things. I know that.
So no surprise, Moosin Hussein has also asked to wear ties on other days of the week. He likes the way they make him feel.
Respected.
Someday, Moosin wants to be a teacher.
When I become a teacher, I'm gonna get shirts and ties just like was in Matthias.
Tell me what else we might be able to do.
Fourth graders facing the future.
Which is awesome.
Well suited.
If we wanted to use an area motto.
Boyd Hooper, KARE 11 News, St. Cloud.
Well, clothing donations poured in from across the country after Mike Matthias's story aired here on KARE and then nationally on Headline News. This school year, Mike started a new job as Dean of Students at Paynesville, Minnesota schools. He brought along his own dress attire, plus vacuum-sealed bags of student ties, jackets, and shirts ready for ironing. When 8th grader Jasper Matter inquired, Mike got him all suited up. You can see right there. Mike is hoping that this is just the start of dressing Paynesville students for success, too. Don't go anywhere. We've got more news and weather coming up after the break.